Yeah, welcome back to my channel. I am Kiera. So today's reading is going to be something about your goals. So we're going to be getting into your goals, the challenges you may face, and the things you can do to overcome those challenges. This is going to be a pick a card reading. So in a second, I'm going to give you a brief moment to meditate on the four groups that I'm going to have prepared for you. There will be numbers and symbols on the screen in just a brief moment that you can choose from to pick the best group that's best for you. The group's selection will be in the timestamps in the description box as well. So once you figure out which group is best for you, you can head to the timestamps, go straight to your reading, and that's how we're going to do that there. If you also see your angel number in the time selection, then that may be a sign for you if you have a harder time choosing. But I don't want to hold y'all too much. Let's go ahead and get into these messages. I'm going to give you some privacy, and I will catch you at your group selection. Hey, group number one, welcome to your group selection. So let's go ahead and get into your messages. So this is going to be a 3-card spread. So what we're going to get into first is the first card is going to be your goal. The second card is going to be your challenge. And the third card is going to be how you're going to overcome these challenges. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. See if we can get some messages. Spirit, what are some goals that child number one are trying to receive at this moment? Some goal setting that pile number one could be trying to achieve at this moment. Okay, we had 2 cards come out, so this could be 2 different audiences that chose pile number one. So I am going to take both of these cards. I'm going to try and get everything on the screen. Scoot some of this stuff back. My incense are going crazy. So we got 2 cards. So the first card that came out was the Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So we're going to take both of those cards. So right off the bat for your goal setting, I feel that y'all are trying to step more into a positive, upbeat mindset. And I know a lot of times goals may seem more materialistic, but in this sense, I feel like your goals, you're trying to step out of the material with the Five of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups being your first card. I feel that you're trying to step out of your materialistic mindset because you notice that that gets you in a place of lack when you realize you don't have what you want to have. So stepping into your Queen of Cups energy, it gives you more of an opportunity to be creative, be loving, be nurturing, not only to yourself but to others as well. And a lot of times when you are in the lack mindset, you don't realize that you are, blocking off blessings. Being rude, being just being a bitch. Honestly, when you are in a lack mindset, you just have this negative mindset overall. And stepping into your Queen of Cups energy will definitely help you overcome these challenges of coming out of a lack mindset, if that makes sense. And that is one of the goals that you have. And it's so crazy because your goal seems like it could be one of your challenges as well. So this could also be your challenge, but we're going to get a second card to see. Alrighty, what is the challenges that pile number one will have to overcome? Oh, we're going to take that. Yes, ma'am. Hermit. Okay, yeah. I feel like you have a lot to give when it comes to your energy, your aura, who you are as a person, and being, like I said, being down and out. Like it puts you in a mindset of being like rude and being like super cunny and like just not of the world enough people, like not being loving and stuff like that. So you could be in a place of being in a hermit mode. And I think the challenges that you're going to face with hermit mode is that you're afraid to come back out. You're afraid to let yourself be seen again because you're afraid. You could also be afraid of how people are going to judge you, how people are going to perceive you because they expect you to have certain things. When I'm looking at this Five of Pentacles, I feel that you could be in a lack mindset because you could have had a lot of things and you could have lost them. And now you have to learn how to show up as yourself without material things in the world, if that makes sense. So you could have like recently lost a lot of material things. It could be whether you moved and you lost things in the move, or you had a storage and recently the storage just you couldn't pay it anymore, so you lost all your like majority of your belongings in the storage or something like that. Like you could have recently just lost like a car, or lost a house, or you lost something that was tangible to you, and it makes you feel really really it's making you or made you feel really really vulnerable to the point where you're going into this like bubble, this hermit mode, and it's like you want to be in there alone. And the truest deepest part of you know that going into this inward shell is not what's best for you, because it's only going to lead you to spiral deeper deeper and down into more darkness. So I just would say take it a little bit at a time, but give yourself time to grieve whatever you've went through, but allow yourself to sit in hermit mode for a while. I'm not saying don't go in hermit mode, but don't get too comfortable there, because that's what'll mess you up, is when you get too comfortable. You'll miss blessings that were meant for you. You'll miss opportunities. You'll miss just the love in your life, the people that's supposed to be in your life, connections with other people. You're meant to connect. We are all human. We are meant to connect with other beings here on this planet. We are not meant to be alone. We are not meant to be alone, and that could definitely be the challenge that you will be overcoming. Let's go into it. Your reading is just all over. Um, let's see. How are the viewers? I feel like I already said it. How are you overcoming the challenges? Okay. We got the King of Wands, and we also got the Hanged Man, the Hanged one, the Hanged Man. Okay, so just with the Hanged one, like I just spoke about like how give yourself time to process everything that you went through, but don't leave yourself stuck in hermit mode too long. Don't leave yourself in a place where you're afraid to take action. And that's why we have the King of Wands here, because you're afraid to do things. Don't be afraid. Um, Allow yourself to process what you go through, but then don't be afraid to get back out there and put yourself back out there. And wherever this relates to you, whether this is your job, your love life, whatever it relates to you, do not be afraid to put yourself back out there, because the longer you stay hidden, the harder it's going to the harder it's going to be for you to come back out and be a part of the world again. But that is the message I have for you, pile number one. I hope it did resonate, and I hope you took some guidance away from this video. But that is what I have, and I will catch you back for another reading. Thanks so much for watching. Hello, viewers who chose pile number two. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. So let's go ahead and get into the goals that you have, that you are trying to achieve. Let's see what those goals are that you may be trying to achieve. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got two cards that came out. The first group did the same thing. It was two cards right off the bat. So we're going to take those for one collective message, if that makes sense. So we have Judgment and Justice. Judgment and Justice. So y'all could be in the process of going through some type of legal situation, is what I'm getting. Especially with the Justice card, there could be a decision that has not been made, but you're being judged based on a number of things that you probably know what these things are. And your goal is to have this go in your favor. And yeah, so whatever it is for you guys, it could be something that you're battling legally, whether it's like fighting for a home, a car, a job, children, whatever the case. Like you could be at court for multiple different reasons, or you could be going up against like being judged by someone and wanting justice to go in your favor. Let's see what the challenges are going to be when it comes to this. Okay. The challenges is the Princess of Wands. Let's see. The challenges is the Princess of Wands. I feel like your challenge is going to be making decisions too quickly. Your challenge is definitely going to be making decisions too quickly. And I briefly want to look at, hold on one second, because there's more to this card, but I want to make sure I read from the Pastel Journey book on what Vanessa energy on this card is, because this is not the traditional tarot, although it is tarot. But let's see, Princess of Wands, hold on. Just being transparent, I just want to make sure we are looking at every aspect before good news. Okay, so like I said something completely different from what my intuition was telling me. But we got good news. The Princess of Wands bring you a message that is relevant to your current endeavors, genuinely bringing positive news. If you find the inspiration of wave and enthusiasm radiating from the Princess of Wands, if this represents a person in your life, expect someone who is flirtatious and outgoing, young and vibrant. This card often marks a strong need for adventure and travel, so get your passport ready as you are going for an exciting ride. Okay, so for you or for whoever the first message was for, as far as making like quick decisions and things like that, that message still stands because I was literally going with my intuition, but something called me to read from her book. So maybe some of you, like I said, this could be going in your favor, justice being served. You're probably, if you are in like going through a lawsuit, not like you being sued, but you going after someone else and suing them for, like, let's say car or anything like that, possessions, anything like that. I feel like this is going to go in your favor. It's going to be a challenge, but it's going to go in your favor. And you may, like the card said, you may be able to go and take trips from this, this opportunity, this reward or whatever that you're going to receive. And let's see how you're overcoming the challenges. This don't necessarily, we're going to take both of those. This don't necessarily seem like challenges for y'all, though. We got the Two of Wands. And I always look at this card as like having a world in your hands. Like, I feel like y'all are going to be able to, look, we got the Nine of Swords. I feel like the way that you're going to overcome this is to just get it off your mind. Don't stress about it, because everything that's meant to happen will happen exactly the way it's meant. You don't have to worry about being stressed. You don't have to worry about things happening that's out of your control. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I feel like you were like, I feel like getting rest. I know the Nine of Swords typically means like staying up all night, nightmares, things like that. But you could be at the time having like bad feelings, being up all night, nightmares from a situation that it's not going to work out. But I'm really getting a high vibe that this is going to work out for you. Like, everything is going to balance out correctly the way that it's meant. The decision that it's going to be made is going to be made for the highest good of all individuals, whether one person takes the L or not. Justice will be served, whatever that looks like for you. But I feel like the message for you is to get some rest and don't overthink it, don't overdo it, and allow things to flow that they're the way that they are meant. Don't have yourself stressed out over things that you cannot control. But that is the message I have for you, pal number two. I hope it did resonate, and I will catch you back for another reading. Thanks so much for watching. Hey viewers who chose pile number three, welcome to your reading. So let's go ahead and get into your messages. I asked that spirit aligns me with the viewers who chose group number three. Let's get into the goal that you have set for yourself. What goals are pile number three, group number three, trying to accomplish at this moment? What are the goals that they are trying to accomplish? Oh, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you are trying to accomplish a goal with like being more secure within yourself, like being more like giving, and you're so secure within yourself and your finances and your living, your material, your living situation, that you are able to give back to other people. And maybe you have had a time where you weren't as secure, like things are weren't looking so good for you. And I feel like your goal is to get back into a place where you don't have to stress, where you don't have to worry, like things are going to work out the way that they're meant to. um and I'm seeing that that's a goal for you, right now or in the near future, is just getting back in alignment with who you are as a person. Because I'm seeing that, like, this is your type of energy, this is your vibe. Like, it's you just not stressing about anything, just being like the life of like, I'm not, you don't necessarily have to be a party, but the life of the party. You're the person that lights up everybody day, and you're the person that people can call upon when they need you. And I recently, okay, so today, I know I always got a story. Today I saw a video of Lotto, and she was talking about how her family, when she made it, like, one of her family members called her and asked her for a car, and she said, who you talking to? I know you're not talking to me, basically. Like, I'm not getting you nothing. Like, you don't even, like, I don't know you like that for real. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I started thinking to myself. I said, Kiera, what would you do if you were in that situation and this family member does not speak to you, you haven't spoken to them in years, and they realize that you have money and they call you and ask you for a car? Because a car is a big purchase. It really is. And I was like, Kiera, what would you do? And I started thinking, I said, would I be able to handle telling people no, knowing that I have it? And I was like, I would have to set up some type of financial plan to like make sure I'm able to give back because I just feel like my heart is not going to be able to say no, especially when people need my help. Now, I will have boundaries in place. Like, you're not going to just always just call upon me for money here all the time. Like, but that could be you in a situation. Like, and I think I was meant to see that this morning, but this could be you. You could be the type of person, you're the type of person who's going to give no matter what, but you're going to have boundaries. You're going to stand firm on those boundaries. And I think you're trying to set yourself up to get back to a place to where you can give off that type of energy again, because maybe you were in a place where you couldn't do that for a while, and now you're trying to get back to that place where you're able to give, and you're like the giving person. And I'm thinking like earth energy, like Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You could be like a very, very giving type of person, and a very like nurturing. I'm getting like motherly vibes. um so what are the challenges that pile number three will face? What are the challenges that pile number three will face? The King of Pentacles. Okay, that's the perfect duo, okay? Um, the King of Pentacles. What is that about, Spirit? I feel like the challenge, like I just spoke about this and I'm getting this message again. It's like you're gonna have to the challenges you're gonna have to face, because I said you're the type of person like you can't say no, and it's well, not say you can't, but it's hard for you to say no. And I feel like the challenges that you're gonna face is gonna be you balancing out that yes and that no, that masculine, that feminine. Because I'm not saying that masculine can't say yeah, but no is more of a masculine, and yes with the flow is more of a feminine. So I think what your challenge is gonna be is learning to balance when you can do for people and when you can't, like I said, setting up those boundaries in place so that you are able to still provide for yourself. Because if people just keep coming to drain the bank gonna be empty, and nobody's helping or supporting you. So you're gonna have to find a balance with what you say yes to, what you respond to. um so the challenge is definitely going to be you not being able to speak up for yourself at a certain point, but then you'll find that common ground. And let's see what the how you will overcome this. I feel like I just already spoke about that, but let's see. We had two cards that came out. We have the Two of Pentacles. What did I just say? And we have the Knight of Pentacles. And just with both of those cards alone, I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, like I spoke about, the balance, there's going to have to be a balance. There has to be a balance. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's just like taking it slow. Like you don't rush anything, like you don't overdo anything. Your reading is coming around for a circle. And I think that once you realize you have all pentacles, money, babe. Your goal is to be financially set, and I'm telling you that you are going to be financially set, okay? Um, but the Knight of Pentacles is telling you that you need to take things slow. Like, don't overdo it. Don't somebody call you for $1,000. I'm be like, yeah, I got it, just because you got 10,000 in the bank. No, I don't got it. What you need it for? Like I always say, ask those questions, babe. Ask those questions, or like even for yourself, if you want to go buy something, and be like, oh, it's only 500 only. Baby, let me tell you something. I don't care how much money I got. I will never say only 500, because I'm always going to, and I'm not saying I'm going to live in a scarcity mindset, but I'm always going to remember that at once upon a time, $500 was too much. So I'm not going to ever say only $500. Only time I'm saying only is when it's $10. And sometimes that ain't even only $10. The only thing that, listen, the only time you can say only is when it's $2. It's only $2. Anything over two, reconsider it, like no, I'm joking, but like seriously, like always have the mindset that I'm trying to I'm not trying to say hoard your money. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm trying to get a clear message without saying hoard your money, and it's really hard, but don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. Okay? Balance. Get those checks balanced, get that bank account balanced. Make sure you got some balance when it comes to your bills, your income and finance, the finances leaving your bank. If you got more money leaving the bank than more money coming in, baby, then something's not right. Okay, so that is the message I have for you, pal number 3. I hope it did resonate with you, and I will catch you back for another reading. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, pal number 4, viewers who chose group number 4. Let's go ahead and get into your messages. So first card we're going to get out is the goals that you are trying to achieve or accomplish at this moment. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the goals that you could be trying to accomplish or achieve at this moment could be you taking things slower, perfecting your craft, whatever that looks like for you. One second. Sorry. Whatever that looks like for you, whether that is like a creative project, it could be you like you working, whatever you do for work, you could be trying to perfect your craft when it comes to that. I'm getting very like creative vibes though, like you could be doing something creative where it's like a business that you're gonna have like something where you make things yourself and then like basically like you're an entrepreneur selling your own things, but you have to perfect what you have before you launch. That could be a goal that you're having at this moment. What are the challenges that pile number 4? Yes, 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 yes. We have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Let's get into it. We have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. It's like get what you want. And I'm looking at my window. I'm looking at my a picture on my wall that I created for my artwork for my room, and it says, "What if it all works out?" And I feel like this is literally something that you need to hear because like it's going to work out. You literally have the Nine of Cups here, and everything is going to work out the way that it's meant. I'm seeing a vending machine here, so it could be something like a vending machine that you could sell in a vending machine. Vending machines became really, really popular. I don't know how popular they are right now, but whatever you are selling could possibly go into a vending machine. Maybe you need to hear that, or like let's say you sell lashes or something, like you could be opening a lash vending machine, like, and it's going to work out for you. It's going to work out, and you're going to get your wish come true. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. You're going to be able to celebrate everything that you worked hard for. This is a celebration for everything that you worked hard for. And the reason why it's going to feel so much better is because you didn't rush it. Because you didn't rush it. And that's not even a challenge. It's like, I feel like the challenge for you is waiting patiently, but I feel like it's not even a challenge because like deep down in your soul, that it's going to work out for you. Like you have faith in yourself. Like you're a very optimistic person is what I'm getting. Like you're very optimistic. And I feel that the challenge was the wait. The challenge was how long it took because you were going steady, and slow and steady wins the race. Even right here, you got this. Like it's just like everything is going to work out the way that it's meant to at the time it's meant to work out for you, and you've been so patient, and I know that patience probably made you very frustrated. It's probably still making you frustrated because you're probably listening to this reading like, I'm so fucking tired of hearing people tell me that it's about to work out. The time is coming, good things are around the corner and you're sick of it, but you have to get out of that mindset, babe. Don't think like that. Think that, yep, it sure is on its way. Yep, I am going to be successful. Yep, this is going to work out for me because it is. Okay. Um, and the way that you're overcoming this challenge of feeling like it's not working out, let's see. We got the Temperance. Trusting the freaking universe, trusting divine timing, trusting that everything is going to work out. Balance your emotions. So, like, I feel like you need to balance your head and your heart. Like, don't let your emotional standpoint of it not working out take over your motivation and your drive of your head when you know what you're supposed to be doing versus how you feel, which you're like, how you feel, and allowing that to control what you do. So, like if you feel like all out of it, like I don't feel like doing this today because I'm upset because it's just taking too long. It's taking longer than I expected. Get out of that mindset. Okay? Get out of that mindset because it's not worth it. It's not worth you losing everything that you worked for. Trust that you are guided. You are divinely guided, and you need to trust in the universe. Trust that the universe has you. Like literally, the universe is holding your hand, guiding you in the direction that you're supposed to go in. So trust every ounce of your intuition at this time, and everything is going to work out for you. But that is the message I have for you, pal number 4. I hope it did resonate. I will catch you back for another reading. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Congratulations early. But that's what I have for today. See you later.